Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to KK Custom Leather. And the past little while, I've had a few of my customers that have had belts of mine for a while, and they need to be adjusted down. You can always come to me and I'll do it for free. But if you're not close to me and you want to do it yourself, I can show you today how it's done. I'll try and do this fairly quickly so I don't use a full length of video on here. But here's the belt here. This is right now at a size 46. I'm going to turn it down to about a size 42 belt for you. And it's very simple to do. So what you have to do is find your center hole of your belt. It'll be the fourth hole in, for I have 7 holes on each. You'll measure that from the 0 all the way to the 42 inches along on the belt. At the 42-inch mark, you'll put a little line in there. And then you'll just simply take your knife and a straight edge. I don't have a square with me, but I'll take a knife and you just cut it right off at that point. Now you got 2 pieces of belt, a big belt and a small belt. But what we do here, this is the old belt with the screws. You simply unscrew this here. There's 2 Chicago screws on it. Use a common screwdriver or a dime, and you can undo that. Once you get that off, you just undo the buckle on there, and you've got your measuring points on here to remeasure the belt, to bring it down in size. So now with this here, you simply leave a tiny little bit on the end here for the holes, and you'll mark one little hole. You'll center it right in the center of the belt, and you just simply mark where the holes are going to be. It's half the hole at the top, because that's just for the little knuckle on the pin to fit in there. And then you've got 2 other holes here, and I'll just measure that quickly. And you've got 3 marks in here, so you've got 3 little holes. If you can zoom right in there, you can see that. And now I can either use a drill bit like this here. And if you do that, you have to really hang on to it so it doesn't whip on you. Or else if you can find a punch about 1/4 inch, and I will just punch the holes quickly out of here, right in the center, punching it through. You get your 3 holes back in there. Another way you could have done it, instead of using the end of it when you've cut it off, might even be easier, instead of using this part, when you cut it off, you already have those marks on there. So you can just simply line it up and you'll get the exact holes as well. So now it's ready to put back together. So now you just line it up, and our logo is to the bottom of the buckle. You put your pin through here, slip it in, slip your keeper over top of it, line it back up, and just rejoin your screws back in there. And you'll have a belt that's been shortened down to a size 42. So it's very simple to do. And you don't have to come to me, but I will always do that for free for you as well in there. And I'll just do that together here. They're pretty snug sometimes. You might have to adjust it at times here to get it to do up. And this one here is actually a little snug on here. So what I'm going to actually do, if that happens like that, you can also just trim down the end here on it. I'm just taking the end off, and then I'm just going to punch it one more time right on the edge there, and just bring it in a little closer on there. It's exact same concept. The leather here, I took a real thick piece of leather, which made it a little tougher to put through here. This should work this time here for me. So there it is there. The screws. The 1 screw in there. Have the other screw. There's a male and a female end for it. So the female end goes to the top. The male end goes to the bottom, and it just simply screws right into them. Put back together. Now, if I measure that out again here, I take it to my center hole, it is now at the 42-inch mark. That's minus this amount that I've cut off. So very simple to do. And if you have any questions, you can always email me or give me a call, and I can help you out with it. Thanks for your time.